We begin with a partner seated. We take our knee to the inside. We bring our knee down to the mat, put our two hands here on the floor, and we feel the tension in our partner's leg. We can't simply slide forward. So we bring our hips forward, draw our heel back, and move to a shoelace to shoelace, shin to shin position. We put tension in our leg here. So we're kind of activating and pushing down with our leg. At the same time, our right leg is also activated. Our foot is activated, so we're flaring it slightly outwards. From here, Chris wants to stay tight. He wants his knee to stay towards his chest. No problem. We're going to use this connection to extend our partner's leg away. Here. If the knee goes to the inside the way it is here, we'll simply place our knee down on the mat. If, on the other hand, your partner's leg, the knee goes to the outside, that's going to give you the inside position with your own knee that you need in order to be able to come through into a place where now you have inside position at the lower body. All that's left is a crossface, an underhook, or both. You can move directly into the mounted position from here. You can dismount and move into knee on belly, or you can work your way up high into side control and into your pins. We begin by taking inside position with one of our legs. We can do it standing versus seated, or we can start directly from here, working our leg through, pummeling, and putting our knee on the floor. We bring our hands high, bring our weight forward. That's going to lighten our legs. Hips come forward, we pummel, and go shoelaces to shoelaces, shin to shin. We want to extend our partner's leg. As Chris gets connection with me, I want to extend his leg outwards, separate it, and go to the inside. But we feel like there's too much tension here. I'm trying to extend, and he's being very resistant. So we hit a back step. Weight goes left hand and right foot. So we simply turn our hips and step here. Okay, there's often going to be tension in this position. That's fine. Take your top hand, place it here on your partner's belly, bring your head down. As your partner goes to face you, you're just going to take hip to hip. Right hand goes across to the far side, claims an underhook. Bring your body forward, pummel through, control your partner's head, and then from here, you're ready to pin your partner and go into all of your various attacks. We begin by putting a leg down, pinning our partner's leg, and putting our hands on the floor for the classic setup to float pass. We want to take our heel back and pummel and bring our foot between our hamstring or our buttock and our partner's shin. But we're not able to get that because your partner has an extra sticky foot here. So every time you try to bring your heel back, it doesn't work. You want to front pommel, but you're either afraid your partner's going to grab your leg here, or you simply feel like you can't get the connection. When we feel this happening, we're going to take our left knee to our right. As Chris goes to lift me, make a sticky hook, I'm going to take left foot to right. Then we're going to switch our hips. We take our hips from parallel to perpendicular and open our knee. Then we take our knee, bring it forward into this leg drag position. So the knee is inside the pocket of our partner's hip, and we're flanking our partner. You can use your hand to pull and connect your chest to your partner's thigh. Bring your head forward and look for underhooks. Often your partner's posting on you, pushing here. You can find opportunities to take underhooks. Move your body around the corner from here, moving up to your partner's shoulder line, and you're ready to start to pin and go into all of your attacks. We approach our partner post, take an inside position with our shin along our partner's same side hamstring. We drop that knee, put our hands on the mat, and here we are in this float position. Now we're ready to read our partner's responses. We've seen that we want to try to sometimes pummel our leg, or if it's not possible, we want to switch our hips out in this direction. When you perform a hip switch, often your partner's knee will drop a little bit to the inside. In that case, we can simply place our knee down on the floor in the pocket of our partner's hip. This results in you collapsing your partner's two knees so that they're facing away from you. The first issue to handle from here is your upper body. We don't want our partner taking an underhook with their right arm and gathering up our arm and starting to create issues. So we shorten this arm and shrink everything back. You can even use your head to come through underneath and block your partner's head from here. Next, we're going to clear our partner's sticky hook. How are we going to do that? We're going to walk our right leg forward, then we're going to pull our heel to our butt and put our shoelaces here behind our partner's heel. This extension is going to make it difficult for our partner to adjust. We've got weight on the other leg so he can't easily turn to his belly. Now that you've taken care of the lower body, it's all about the upper body. Your hand's going to come through. You can work an underhook from here. Once you have the underhook, you can move your head across to the opposite side. As Chris goes to recover his position, it's very difficult. we simply tripod, move our knee across to the top position, and then you can either pummel out in this direction, or you can drop down into a mount where you move through into a stronger crossface, good connection, and you're ready to start working. To do any form of tripod passing, you have a few requirements. One of them is an underhook. The other is your head position ear to ear. And then usually we're looking to step over one of our partner's legs. So when you're approaching your partner here, you can bring your head low, walk your body forward, and then take your hand through underneath for a deep underhook. Don't stay by your partner's hips or behind their knees. You want to bring your head forward and commit your head to the mat here. Your hand can control your partner's neck, or it can be flat on the floor. Once we're here, your partner is going to have both legs on the inside. So as he goes to lift, you can play here with heavy hips in the same way that you would when you're doing float pass, or you can simply step your feet on the floor. We're looking to step over one of our partner's legs. We can use our hand to help. Step, step, step. And now from here, we have one leg in front. That's Chris's lifting leg. And then we have his second leg. That's behind us. When the hips are up here, it's very difficult for him to lift. You have the possibility of simply stepping over. Or if that leg comes back inside, you have the ability to start to pummel. You can take your legs across, split your partner's legs. You can pummel into a place where you're shin over shin, splitting your partner's legs in this way. But you're going to be off to the races when it comes to working your tripod pass. We're going to approach a seated partner, posting on the shoulder, lowering our level, and then we're going to commit not a leg to the inside, but our arm as an underhook. You have to have some confidence doing this. We want to charge forward and crowd our partner. We're going to lower, our right hand's going to go through, and look how the left hand reaches as our head comes high, and we walk our partner down into this position. Critical to keep your hips up, your underhook in place, and your head wedging. As your partner goes to lift you, you're going to use your outside hand to step over your partner's knee. Once they start to try to lift with this, you're going to allow them to lift you and slide your right knee forward. Then we take a short hop with our outside leg that allows us to drop our partner's leg down into this position. And this is almost identical to the split squat, a knee cut position that we were working earlier on in this video. You have your underhook, your head is on the near side. As your partner goes to push you away, you're going to take this arm to the inside, gather your partner's arm up so you're in an over-under tie. Take your foot down to the mat and then run your partner's hips away. Move your head to the opposite side, put your two knees down, and now you're in a place where you've got an arm trapped, an underhook on the far side, and you're ready to start to attack. Your partner's seated. You're going to lower your level, post, bring your right hand through, put your knees on the mat, take your underhook, and commit your head towards the mat. Ear to ear, underhook position as usual. From here, we feel that our partner has sticky legs. We can take our right leg, bring it through, and pummel to the inside position. Okay, once we have our right leg on the inside, with our shin pinning our partner's leg, your partner has a sticky leg on the other side, so you can't easily step through. This is a good cue to post the hand and then run our right knee from our partner's left hip across to their right hip. Once we drop, we post our foot, and it looks a lot like the split squat position. You can gather your partner's arm, use your post leg here to separate your partner's legs and free your leg, run the hips down, switch the head, and you're through. Alternatively, we start with a seated partner. We step our leg to the inside position, and we begin from here with the leg already on the inside. We take an underhook, commit the head forward, and we're in exactly the same position. We cut our knee across, drop the hip, gather the arm, slide our leg through, and you're away, ready to pin your partner. So we approach our partner in proper posture. We post, we step, and then we take our hand through, dig an underhook, and then commit our body forward into the tripod position. We meet the criteria that's required by having an underhook and a head-to-head position. We have our feet up nice and high and our hips up here. Your partner's going to post. You can use your hand to pluck your partner's arm off, step your leg out. We want to avoid the temptation to take double underhooks here. Okay, it tends to bind our arms and eliminate our wide base, okay, in this free hand. Chris goes to keep his legs strong here. So after he's posting on my knee, we clear it. And then from here, we're going to take our hand to the outside of our partner's knee. In many ways, this is just like an X pass. As Chris goes to put pressure, we're going to lift either by pummeling and clearing, or even better, because you're in this high tripod position, you simply raise your leg all the way up until your knee goes to the outside of your partner's knee. Then from here, you can clear it. Drop your leg, come through. You have the option of either double underhooks or cross face. They're both good. And from here, you can begin to move up to your partner's shoulder line, settle into a pin, and begin to look for your attacks.